It always sucks to get an initial retrieval duty. You have no idea what the damn thing is capable of. Besides what jacked up information the field techniques can scrape up, and they're lucky if they tell you the whole story. They told us the bag and tag, didn't tell us jack about not looking at the damn thing.
Can you describe the mission, please?
Yeah, sorry. We had 2 choppers. One with my team, and one on backup with Zulu 9B and Dr. We spotted the target about 2 clicks north of our patrol path. I'm guessing he wasn't facing our direction. Else he would have taken us out in there.
Doctor, your report says SCP-096 didn't react to the cold. It was OC. C.
Actually, it was minus... And yes, it was butt naked. And didn't so much as shiver. Anyway, we landed, approached the target, and Corporal got ready to bag it. That's when Doctor called. That's when Doctor called. I turned to answer it, and that's what saved me. The target must have turned, and my whole squad saw it.
That's when SCP-096 entered an agitated emotional state.
Yep. Sorry. Got the whip. Sorry. 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 Got the willies for a second.
That's alright.
Yeah. Well, I never saw its face. My squad did. And they paid for up the...
Could you describe it a little more, please?
Yeah. It started screaming at us and crying. Not animal roaring, though. It sounded exactly like a person. Really creepy. We started firing when it picked up Corporal and ripped off his leg. God, he was screaming for help. Anyway, we were blowing chunks out of the target, round after round. Didn't do jack shit. I almost lost it when it started him.
That's when you ordered the use of an papers or hurt moving at forehead launcher.
An anti-tank gun started carrying it since SCP got loose. I've seen those tear through tanks like tissue paper. Did the same thing to the target.
There was significant damage to SCP-096.
It didn't even flinch. It kept tearing my squad apart. It kept tearing my squad. It kept tearing apart my squad, but with half of its torso gone.
But it was taking damage.
If it wasn't showing it. It must have lost all its organs, all its blood. but I didn't acknowledge any of it. Its bone structure wasn't hurt at all, though. It kept tearing my squad apart.
So no actual structural damage. How many rounds would you say were fired at SCP-096?
At the least, 1,000. Our door gunner kept his GAU-19 on it for at least 20 seconds. 20 seconds. That's 650 caliber rounds pumped into the thing. Might as well have been spitting at it.
This is when Zulu 9B arrived.
Yeah, and my squad is gone. Zulu 9B managed to get the bag over its head and just sat down. We got into a chopper and got it there. I don't know how I never saw its face. Maybe God or Buddha, whoever should I live. The jackass.
We have obtained an artist's depiction of SCP-96's face. Would you like to view it?
You know, after hearing that thing screams, and the screams of my men, I don't think I want to put a face to what I just heard. No. Just no.
Alright, I believe we are done here. Thank you, Captain. Doctor, let this be on record that I am formally requesting SCP-096 be terminated as soon as possible.